licensed contractors. License information available upon request. Get your roofing job done right. Call Sears Roofing now. You can save $500. Call now 1-888-749-4455. Sears Roofing.
Welcome back here to the PM Show Weekend Edition on CRN Digital Talk Radio. I'm Michael Horn. That, ladies and gentlemen, Robert Conrad.
Yes. So anyway, to share with you, John, about hiring actors that the stuntmen would fit.
Yes.
We did that, and it was I thought it was I did it because I thought it was funny. And we actually did that for a few episodes. Then we went back to hiring, actors. But we would get someone and go, well, how tall is he? Well, he's too tall. We don't have anyone. Or how heavy is he? And so we had Tommy Huff, who was one and became one of the top stuntmen in the business. When I say that, I mean that. One of the top stuntmen in the business. Tommy Huff, and then we had Red West, who of course was obviously one of the great ones.
Helped you carry the cash in that
now
article.
Thank you. Now he's an actor. He was Elvis Presley's associate and bodyguard and high school buddy. And anyway, then there was Dick Kanji, who was an outstanding boxer coming from the East Coast. And that was Tommy. We had Jimmy George for a little while. He got injured right away, broke his leg. I think that's it. Jimmy George and Tommy Huff and Dick Kanji and Red West.
So instead of hiring...
and of course the stunt coordinator, co-coordinator, Whitey Hughes.
So instead of hiring stuntmen for the actors, you actually hired for a while there actors for the stuntmen.
Yeah, but we didn't do it long. We did it maybe for 3 or 4 shows. I mean, it was the dumb thing I did. But that's another thing, the myth. I've shared with you. I am 5 foot 8 inches tall. I weigh 165, 170, depending on the weather, the time of day. But I was a middleweight boxer. I was 5'8". I did weigh 165 pounds, and I did set a record at the high school when I played, and I got a scholarship to go to this school, which I've already talked about. But I read where I was sensitive about my height, and that was never true. And it's just a myth because I didn't care. I was and I am and I always will be, and that's who you are, and you should be proud of who it is that you are.
Exactly.
But there are actors that are sensitive about that, and they get all goofy. And it's just not, it just isn't the way it ought to be. Anyway, now that I'm older, I'm probably closer to 5'7", because you lose height with age and all of that. But I don't care, I am what I am, and I'm having fun. Now, an email, then we go to Gary in Michigan. We did the birthday for her, and in Fullerton, if you're in Fullerton, or nearby Fullerton on the 22nd of September. On Thursday, we will be from 3 to 5 o'clock live. We will be in your neighborhood in one of the better restaurants, a great Italian restaurant. You want to give the name?
Angelo's and Vinci's for Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci. It's called Angelo and Vinci's on Harbor Boulevard there, right near Chapman in Fullerton.
Yeah, so and the food is excellent. I mean, I ate there last night, and if the food wasn't excellent, I wouldn't mention it. I'd just go, oh, yeah, it's a great place to hang out. But come and visit us because it's live, and you can be on the broadcast if you want to be, and you can see us if you want to, and you can see him.
Who is that? You're holding a picture. By the way, go to our website, crntalk.com, click on YouTube, and we have the cameras streaming here in the studio, and we do it live on Thursdays at 3 o'clock Pacific time. But those of you on the weekend can check out the segments. That looks like you.
Who is that?
Looks like a Robert Conrad there.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it looks like a very easygoing young Robert Conrad.
Hang on. He's got that lay around his neck
Yeah.
and little curly hair on
Very
top.
smiling.
A little curly.
Very happy looking Robert Conrad.
Yes, thank you very much. Oh, that's what they did too for a few episodes of Wild West. If you ever, I mean, of Hawaiian Eye. If you ever watched Hawaiian Eye. Yeah, if you ever watch Hawaiian Eye, ever watch Hawaiian Eye, ever watch Hawaiian Eye. I said 3 times.
Hawaiian
the
Eye.
early episodes, you will see this. You will see that little curl.
You have that curl going.
Yes,
What would they put that curl
came
in?
that came from the executives from.
And you didn't like it, did you?
Of course not. I mean, you went into the makeup department in the morning and they put a little thing in your hair. My gosh, how silly.
It softens your whole demeanor with that little curl.
How gay. I mean, my goodness gracious me.
I'd say it just softens it.
All right. Well, anyway, Aaron, I'm glad to hear that Tanner is living with his girlfriend. I won't mention her name because her parents might not know it, in Brooklyn. And it's a pleasure, kid. Thank you for being such a supportive coach all those years. Blessing to you. Hey, Aaron, blessing to you, kid. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. That's just an email. It's not a personal letter. So, do you remember me? I was the production secretary for Baba Black Sheep, and you were suggested as a friend for me. Turns out you have some mutual friends, and I don't think you know them, though. They look like fans to me. Anyway, I tried to friend you and was turned down. It says you have too many friends already. Hope you're well, and I think you should friend me, don't you? Hey, Susan, I am well. I remember you, of course, from the Black Sheep Squadron, and I'm sorry you can't friend me on Facebook right now.
We'll see what we can do about getting somewhere. Now, we're almost up to a break. Should we get Gary in here real quick and sneak one in?
All right, Gary, what's up, brother?
Oh, not a whole lot. I just had a great birthday this past week. Sorry I couldn't call you because I was in Lansing. But I have one quick question I wanted to share with you. And right on Facebook, I am paying tribute to somebody who was a glamour girl named Jane Wyman. What was your fondest memory of understanding her?
Jane Wyman gave me one of the 3 best introductions. It was Elvis Presley, okay?
Right.
And it was Jane Wyman. And
Steve McQueen.
And it was Steve McQueen. Yeah, thank you. What a great memory you have.
Thank you.
Anyway, she gave me one of the best introductions I've ever gotten in my life. That was my memory of her, and she was a great actress. And, of course, she was married to the President of the United States. A lot of people seem to forget that. But she was charming, she was lovely, and she was a great actress.
Michael Reagan's mom. He
How's
loves
that?
her.
Okay, Gary?
These commercials, she passed away 4 years ago.
Okay, thank you for sharing.
She is missed, Gary.
Bye now.
Thank you so much, and happy birthday to you, buddy. All right, let's take a quick little break. When we come back, the lovely Elvira will be with us. Cassandra Peterson is going to be here with us.
Is Cassandra here?
She is here. She is standing
Cassandra,
by.
my darling, you're here.
She is here, and we're going to have her and all your calls at 800.
Well, you're not going to have her. We're going to interview her.
2225. There's a difference. Okay.
There's a big difference.
Thank you. I stand corrected.
All right.
Thank you, Bob.
Yes, you're welcome.